Hi, it's Meredith. I am here with our message for Wednesday, the 14th of October 2020. We are using Bonefire Tarot for our message today. Mercury goes retrograde today. So let's see what's going on, how that may be influencing our card reading, our energy atmosphere. Cards from the bottom of the deck. These are energies charging the atmosphere, and our first card is the Tower. Well, it's back again, and this time in the overall theme of the day. So to continue the message from the prior reading, we have the Tower showing up in a way that indicates we are the lightning. We are the lightning bolt that is shattering the tower, shattering something on the foundation. We're taking action. We are being proactive. We are moving an energy out that may no longer be of service to us. And we're doing it because we have a desire to shine our light even brighter. That takes expansion. And sometimes expansion looks like the tower. I don't feel as I did, I continue to feel that this is not a shock and awe, catch you by surprise experience with the Tower. I didn't feel it in yesterday's reading. I certainly don't feel it today. I really do feel it is confirmation, a continuation of the message that we are doing whatever is required, whatever we feel is necessary within our heart space to shine this bold light into the world. Let's see what comes with it. King of Swords. Yes. We are deliberately making this choice. The King and the Queen in this suit are considered somewhat cold and unfeeling. I disagree with that as well. I do believe that they are all heart. And I shared this recently when we turned this card over. I'm going to share it again. That sometime long ago, I don't know, maybe the 80s, I heard someone say on TV that those in a position of making decisions for a large collective of people might want to consider making those decisions while holding an infant in their arms, because those decisions have the potential to impact many generations. And here in Bonefire Tarot, we have the King of Swords holding an infant. So I feel that this card captures the spirit of that message. So put that next to the Tower, and you begin to see the picture in the deliberate choices that you are making. You know that these choices and decisions have the potential to affect the longest parts of your spiritual journey. This is a lifelong unfolding here. And these decisions have a potential to affect your children, their children, and so on. I love that these two cards sit together, because when we embrace the Tower, in the way that we are embracing the Tower today, that we are cracking ourselves wide open. We are allowing our beautiful light to shine. Think of the ripple effect within your community, and start with self-relationship. Ripple out from there to your family, your friends, your family of friends, and of course your beloved. And think about how that kind of energy goes onward and how it affects everyone in its path. So we're making decisions like that today. We're asking ourselves, how can I consider things differently? What have I not considered? How can I be more empowering? How can I shine this beautiful light of love that I know that I am in the most dynamic way possible? Beautiful, right? Coming with our King. Oh, Queen of Wands. Beautiful. I love her. She's all fire, this one. And she's dynamic. She's a very dynamic personality. A well-rounded one, too, and quite grounded. So she may be creative fire and passion. She may look a bit impetuous, and it may seem that her passion is somewhat reckless at times. though this queen is graceful, tactful, collected, gathered within her own self. So here we're bringing the King of Swords with the Queen of Wands, and we're bringing the best of our intellect with the best of our passion to create a tower moment for ourselves where we shine a light that has an echo. A very long echo. Beautiful. Next, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So something within the energy atmosphere brings with it a touch of karma and destiny. When we see the Wheel of Fortune, we know that the divine delivery system of the universe is about to drop something on our foundation. It's something we don't necessarily see coming. She's wearing a blindfold. And I like that. There is surprise and delight on it. I feel a great connection there to the Tower. There is surprise and delight, not shock and awe. It's in harmony with the choices that we're making and the passion that we're expressing, which is beautiful. And in that kind of atmosphere, the universe has the ability to surprise and delight us. And there's a touch of destiny and karma on the card, meaning that this is something that we are coming into alignment with because we have held it in faith. We have held it in heart space. Next, Three of Swords, a triangulation of energy. And I know it's a cringer, like the Tower is the cringer, or a cringer in tarot. This card speaks to pain, loss, and sorrow. The important thing to remember when you see the Three of Swords is, first and foremost, it's showing up on the first day of the retrograde. Retrogrades are wonderful for reflection. So we may be visited by memories of past experience that brought pain, loss, and sorrow, which then gives us the opportunity to take a look at the contrast of when the pain, loss, and sorrow was unfolding, the catalyst moments for that, and then the unfolding experiences and events beyond that. And now here we are with the Tower, and look what we've blown up. Look what we have disassembled because of that pain, loss, and sorrow. And the retrograde is the perfect kind of energy to do that kind of reminiscing. It's also the perfect kind of energy to inspire new ideas, new thoughts, new considerations and choices. So with the King of Swords, we're going to choose like a master, because we have a Three of Swords kind of experience behind us to draw on and say, whoa, geez, that was a mess. And I was kind of a mess when that was happening. And I have compassion for myself, because without those experiences, I wouldn't be who I am today. Just had this conversation with one of the most loving souls yesterday. And, you know, there is the opportunity to marvel in awe over just that kind of thing and inspire greater decisions, because now we're on a whole different foundation of our own construction. It's not faltering. It's strong enough to handle tower moments when we decide to tear things down. And you know, we have other people to consider when perhaps when our Three of Swords was unfolding, we didn't have other people to consider. So our decisions are much more masterful, much more encompassing. We, like the King of Pentacles, I wouldn't be surprised to turn over the King of Pentacles, know that everything that we do is important, and every decision that we make now can pay a reward forward. The King of Swords has that in mind while holding that infant. The King of Swords also has in mind how important our creative fire and our passion is, and how important it is to express that, not hold that back. And because of that, we're charging the Wheel of Fortune in a very unique way. So reminisce, congratulate yourself, feel a sense of appreciation for your journey. Our next card. Now we're moving energy swiftly through the Knight of Wands. You know, he's been present in quite a few of our recent readings, and I like that he's sitting here next to the Three of Swords. It indicates we're not lingering here. We're not going down an old woe is me story. We're not having a vulture thought story. And we are not attached, emotionally attached in an unhealthy way to our Three of Swords. We're actually more in inspirational energy, and heck yeah, I'm going to keep choosing like a master, and passionately so, because I am this light, and I love being this light, and I love sharing this light with the people in my sphere of influence. So where is the Knight of Wands taking this reminiscent universe, catching you by with surprise and delight energy? Right into the star. How beautiful. Now we have consecutive major arcanas down on the table, in that we have the Tower and the Star in the reading. Star follows the Tower. Star is all about keeping the faith in our heart of hearts for what it is we hold in heart space, and we intend to put on our own foundation with the assistance of the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. This card is also a connection to yesterday's reading, where we saw the Strength card, which has us fully embracing the kind of courage that it takes to be vulnerable in front of our own selves. And when we do that, we are in our authenticity, and it is from that space that we make life-changing decisions. Beautiful. Ooh, and now, where are we going from here? Right to the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Wands is handing off this Three of Swords energy to the Star, where it's been recycled, upgraded. Yeah. We've taken a look at the contrast. We're grateful and in appreciation for the road we have traveled. And it has brought us to this point where we're choosing so wisely. And now, not only are we choosing wisely, we are, in consideration for what's on overflow, because it's that infant in the arms of the King of Swords who will benefit from our overflow. How you benefit from your own overflow in your relationship to self, your family, your friends, your beloved. Everyone benefits. Where's it all going? Where's the Knight of Cups taking it? That's beautiful. Perfect. Ace of Cups. I love this, because over here on this side of the reading, we have the Wheel of Fortune. That is the divine delivery system, as I said. That is the universe delivering surprise, delight, and destiny onto our foundation, where we have just made a lot of space for what the universe wishes to deliver at the other end of the reading through the Ace of Cups on overflow. You know that's a divine and cosmic gift of pure, raw, loving, happy bliss. You did this. You chose this. One step at a time on your journey. You made this happen. Beautiful. I love it. I love that message for us. Not a bad way to start a retrograde, a Mercury retrograde, eh? Let's go to Angel Answers. This is your opportunity to ask a question, related or not. I will connect these cards as confirmation to what's on the table, but they may also be a confirmation to you for something unrelated. Ooh, jumpers. Gotta love those. Here it is. Communicate clearly. You know, that's a great message at the beginning, start of a retrograde. Now is a time to be as certain as possible that what you are communicating to other people is understood. So ask that question. Do you feel that? Do you hear that? Do you understand that? If you don't, do you have some questions? I've got questions. I'm not so sure I'm clear on what you just said. Could you clear it up for me? Could you say it a different way? Yes. And this card is also all about being a great listener. Coming with this, jumping out of the deck, is don't stop. And I don't feel we are stopping or pausing at all. You know, the Three of Swords is a card that traditionally gives one pause, right? Because we are remembering something that was painful. This is behind us, though, and like I was saying moments ago, it's an opportunity to really embrace with appreciation where you once were and where you are now, because everything in between shaped the foundation that you stand upon in heart space today. So don't stop. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't linger on this three. Give it the love, appreciation, and gratitude it deserves, because it has made you magnificent. Next. Oh, wow. Here it is again. Forgiveness. This is not one we see often, and now twice in a week. And it may be related to that Three of Swords. You may have some energy to Ho'oponopono. So consider it. One more. Apparently 2 more. You're gonna like this. I know you'll like this because you're ready for big happy changes. There's space for big happy changes now, and it's your happiness that is making the big change in your world. My sense is that Tower card and the 3 of Swords come together in the reading to really emphasize the energy of the Star, which then emphasizes the energy of the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Cups. The Tower and the 3 of Swords, for some of us listening to this reading, are energies that happened a while back, and we are reminiscing. Though the encouragement here is to reminisce with empowerment, self-empowerment. Be inspired by what you are recalling. Allow the retrograde to gift you in that way. And just simply know you're ready for the big happy changes that are falling right on your foundation. And then the affirmation for the day from the universe has your back. I choose love no matter what. Hey, yes you do. That's what brings you here. That's what brings you the Wheel of Fortune, helping to churn out the Ace of Cups. That's what brings the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords and the Star to the reading. It's fantastic. So keep saying yes to love. Thank you so much for watching. Peace, love, joy, blessings to each and every one of you. Namaste.